Welcome back, Clash Bashers. Rocky here today, and today it's finally time to talk about this guy. Welcome back to the channel for another episode. Today we have another Town Hall 14 sneak peek for you guys, and this one is probably the most talked about yet. So if you guys remember during the Hammer Jam trailer, the wizard gets sprung and we see this owl pop up. Today we're going to talk about the owl and some other pets coming to Clash of Clans. So I'm sure some of you guys have seen this image floating around. When you upgrade to Town Hall 14, there's a brand new building. And today we're going to talk about that building. That building is going to be the pet house. So once we upgrade our Town Hall 14 and get it done, we'll now have the ability to go into our buildings and buy the pet house. And the pet house is going to unlock some pets. We'll talk about all these pets and what they do here today. And before we hop in to talk about these pets, I want to quickly remind you guys to go to your settings, more settings, and go to the bottom and enter code BASH, because we don't know an exact date for the update, but we know it's coming soon, and that creator code is good for 7 days. And guys, there's going to be some good offers. I'm just going to be honest with you. There's going to be some sick offers in the shop. So go ahead and enter code BASH now so you don't forget later. And also guys, don't forget to subscribe and have all those notifications on, because whenever Town Hall 14 drops, I'm going to be going on a crazy spending spree. You can see I've been saving up items forever. I'll be buying whatever offers come out in the shop. We got magic items, we got league medals, we are geared up and ready for Town Hall 14. So once it drops, I'm going to be going right up to Town Hall 14 and going on a crazy spending spree using all of these magic items. All right, guys, no more delaying. Let's talk about the pets. So once you get to Town Hall 14 and you get your pet house level 1, you'll unlock your very first pet. Now, a quick note, there's going to be 4 levels to unlock 4 different pets. At level 1, you're going to unlock your very first pet, and your very first pet is going to be L.A.S.I. Now, these pets are going to be companions of the heroes. So the heroes are going to be able to use these pets to help boost them up a little bit. And each pet has its own special ability. So at level 1, you're going to be able to unlock L.A.S.I. L.A.S.I is going to basically go and attack anything near the hero. You see right there, it says the favorite target, anything within 2.5 tiles of the hero, and it's only going to be able to target ground troops or ground buildings. So if there's like a dragon out of the clan castle, it's not going to be able to like hop up and like bite the dragon. And you notice that it has a special ability to jump over the walls and attack targets on this on the other side of the walls. So the L.A.S.I is going to be really fun. And the cool thing about these pets is that you're going to be able to put them on any hero at any given time. Now, each hero can only have 1 pet at a time. That's very important. Let's say I want to put the L.A.S.I on my king to follow the king around and just go and attack things and help that king out. Or maybe the next attack, I want to put the L.A.S.I with the queen to help out with the queen walk. You can do that, and you can change it right here from the pet house, or you can go from your army and kind of switch it through there. So we'll show these pets off a little bit later in the video, show them off in action with their abilities. But I just want to talk about all the different pets at first right here. And one thing to note is each pet is going to have 10 levels, and when that pet is upgrading, you're not going to be able to use it. So once I go in here and I upgrade my L.A.S.I going up to level 2, it's going to take a little bit of time, and again, these numbers are always subject to change, but it will use magic items. So you can use a book of heroes or like a book of everything or even a hammer of heroes. But once it's upgrading, you cannot have it actually on that troop. Like you can assign it, but once it's upgrading, it won't actually work on that hero. And then you'll be able to see how much time you have remaining on that pet upgrade right outside your pet house. Now, the cool thing that I've noticed is you can actually upgrade your pet house with a pet upgrading. So you can have your L.A.S.I upgrading and then go ahead and unlock that Electro Owl. So let's unlock the Electro Owl and see exactly what the Electro Owl does here. And notice we can't upgrade the Electro Owl with L.A.S.I upgrading. So you can only upgrade 1 at a time here. So that's something to keep in mind. You can only do 1 pet at a time. But the Electro Owl, this thing is going to be really cool. It's basically going to fly around, and it's going to do like a little bit of a zap. It's going to almost act like an Electro Dragon. Not quite as much damage, but it's going to bounce off and chain some lightning throughout. Again, we'll show these guys off a little bit later in the video. And again, it will have 10 levels just like L.A.S.I. Each of the pets will have 10 levels. And remember, you can put this on whichever hero you want. So if we go here we can say we want to, you know, accompany the Warden. We can put the Electro Owl on the Warden. So let's go ahead and finish this L.A.S.I upgrade here, and then let's go ahead and let's keep going. Let's take a look at the Mighty Yak. So just a note about like upgrade costs and times and stuff right in there. You can see right there what it takes to unlock the Mighty Yak. And again, these numbers always subject to changes. I'm in the developer build, but let's go ahead and let's unlock that Mighty Yak. Let's go ahead and gem that pet house up, and let's take a look and see what does the Mighty Yak do. Well, the Mighty Yak is going to deal extra damage to walls, and it's basically go through and bust down some walls. This thing is really cool to see in action. I actually really enjoyed pairing the Mighty Yak with the King, like trying to get the King a little bit further in the walls. I've even tried it with the Queen, trying to get like a Queen charge in. It's really cool to see the Yak in action, but again, we can just put these all on different heroes, and if at any time I want to put it on a different hero, I can do just that. Like we could just switch it out right away, no problem, right here in the pet house or in that army. And then finally, we're gonna have the Unicorn, and the Unicorn, let's go, boys. So the Unicorn will be our 4th pet to unlock here at level 4, and you can see here about the approximate time and cost. A little bit of an expensive upgrade, but the Unicorn is gonna be worth it. So let's go ahead, let's unlock this Unicorn and take a look. The Unicorn will actually go and heal the hero that it's accompanying, so it's gonna have like its own personal healer, which adds a lot of dimension to different things with the heroes. And like I mentioned before, guys, at any given time you'll be able to switch out which hero is on which pet. So that's going to be a really cool little feature there. We're going to go ahead and we're going to test this out. Now, one thing I noticed is the Yak isn't going to be great for troops like, or for heroes like the Royal Champion, because the Yak is going to be more useful like breaking down walls. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to put the Yak, we're going to put the Yak on the Queen rather, and put the Royal Champion with Lassie there. So let's go out and let's do a test attack and show you guys exactly how these heroes work. We'll get them maxed out at level 10 and just give you guys an idea of how each and every single one of these pets work accompanying the heroes. And just a quick note, this is what the level 10 pets are going to look like here as far as stats go. Again, these numbers are always subject to change, but this should give us a pretty good idea. And another thing to quickly note is in your army screen, you'll actually be able to see which hero has which pet, and you can change it right from here. So that's another cool feature. Well, let's go ahead. Let's go see how these pets are going to behave. All right, guys. So let's show you guys how each of these different pets work here. We'll do 2 attacks. We'll do one just showing off the pets, and then we'll do a full out attack with all the pets assigned just like so. So let's go ahead and let's start with the Unicorn on the Queen. So the Unicorn is going to act like a healer. It's going to be, it's going to help out a little bit, like a little bit of a baby Queen walk here, or maybe you could just get away with running just a couple of healers rather than all 5 healers. I don't know. It's really, really interesting. And the one thing I've been noticing in my testing, and I can't find clarification of this in my notes, but it seems like if your hero goes down and the pet is still up, the pet will go to the next closest hero. I can't find anything official on that, but I'll try to demonstrate that here on this attack. So let's go ahead and let's pop the Queen's ability to get through this King, and we'll be ready with the King with the Yak. Remember, the Yak's going to break through the walls, but if this Queen goes down here, which she should, so let's go ahead and let's start off with our King over here. Notice the Unicorn's going to go over and go towards the King here and start actually healing the King. That's pretty interesting, guys. So once the hero goes down, the pet may transfer off to another hero. I can't find anything official on that in the notes if that's how it will officially work, but as of now, in the testing, that's 100% how it worked. The Yak is going to target closest buildings with the heroes, but it also likes to target those walls, so it'll help beat through a wall. Like if we were able to maybe cut the King off and run him into like a wall there, it would work out really nicely. And then Lassie, I just like running Lassie just for a little extra damage here. So I like running Lassie with the Royal Champion. And again, you could change this up a little bit, but notice that Lassie's just going to deal a little bit extra damage here and kind of work alongside the Royal Champion in a nice way. Also can distract a little bit as well. So that's how Lassie's going to behave. That's how the Yak's going to behave. And then finally we have the Owl. Let's see. I don't know if there's a great spot to put the Owl in here, because the Owl's going to deal splash damage, but it's going to be kind of like an Electro Dragon. I guess these army camps are close, so it's going to deal that splash damage, but within like a one tile splash, kind of. Oh, I guess that one didn't really work too well. Kind of like how an Electro Dragon would. like do the chain lightning effect here, but you kind of get a feel for them. But we're going to try to 3-star this base using this composition of heroes with these different, there we go, there's the splash. It is one tile there, but I just want to show you guys how these guys behave, and we'll do a little bit of more like fine-tuning ones using the pets, like maybe with like a Warden Walk or a Queen Walk to kind of accompany them. All right, so I want to try out the Super Witch attack here because the Super Giants did get a little bit of a hit point nerf, but I want to just see how much that really is. Let's go 1, 2, 3. We got a lot to clear out here, and we get a ton of witches. Let's go like this. Let's go like this. Let's go with the Super Wall Breaker right in here. Oh, the Super Wall Breaker did not do what I wanted them to. That's okay. We'll work it all up through there. We'll get the Log Launcher in. We'll get the King with the Yak, the Queen, and the Warden with the Owl working all right on through there. Nice, guys. Nice. And then what we'll do is we will Quake the Town Hall. I'm actually waiting on my Quake on the Town Hall just because of the Battle Builders, man. The Battle Builders are a pain. Like, they're just going to come in and heal things up. I don't want that. All right, let's go through there. Queen's working. All right, King's working. We need the Yak to kind of help us get through the walls here. All right, Queen's going along that outside. King's working the inside. Let's go with Rage here. Looks like we do finally get the Town Hall down. All right, nice. Let's go ahead and run in our Royal Champion along this side here. Let's freeze this here, that multi. All right, we get a lot working. And notice we're doing pretty nice here, guys. We're doing pretty nice. All right, let's see. We got the Queen working. And remember, the Queen's being healed by the Unicorn. We got the Lassie with the Royal Champion there. We do have some invisibility, so we can actually even protect these guys a little bit more. Oh, that's a thing of beauty. That's a thing of beauty. Let's go ahead and let's just roll with the Royal Champion Seeking Shield. Let's go invisible again. And I think we got this one crushed, guys. With a Queen's ability to swag there. Nice, guys. So you kind of get a feel for how all the different pets work throughout the base. You notice the Lassie did get taken out, but look, the Queen is almost full health due to the Unicorn on there. We still have the Owl up. The Yak did get taken out in the middle of the base, but I felt like it was pretty nice, guys. But let's see if we can do... Let's try to get a little bit cuter here and see if we can try to do a little bit more fine-tuning with these pets. There's a lot to take in, a lot of strategy with these pets, especially being able to interchange them throughout each different hero. So there's going to be a lot of strategy developed with this. It's going to be wild, man. It's going to be wild. A lot to take in, but the Super Giant Witch attack still working pretty nicely there, getting the 3-star. All right, guys, let's try some hybrid. I've been practicing my hybrid a ton lately. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to throw the Yak on the Queen to maybe help break through some walls here. Let's go ahead and let's start. Let's go with a couple of balloons just to test for any air mines. We should be able to get this single out without a rage, I believe. So we're going to go ahead and drop that right there. And then while that's working, I'm going to go with 2 sneakies there. I'm going to go with 1 sneaky here. I'm going to go with a Yeti right here with a wizard, and then a wizard up top here. We do get that single out. Perfect. That's exactly what we were hoping for. Now I'm going to start my Queen Walk. Oh, we even got that air defense out. Nice. Start my Queen Walk there. I'm going to throw a couple balloons there. All right, beautiful. Notice that that builder is repairing that cannon right there that took a little bit of damage, but that's okay. We can live with that. All right, so we're working through. I'm going to use that wall breaker just to get this main compartment open here. And look at the Yak. The Yak's going to deal extra damage with the Queen here, but also just beat through any walls that are in the way. So let's go ahead and let's rage our Queen up here. Let's rage that Yak up as well. The old Yak. I'm going to start my King here. I put the Lassie on the King. I've been experimenting between like the Lassie and the Unicorn on the King in this situation. I like the Lassie here just to get a little extra damage. I'm going to go ahead and freeze both of those heroes, and then we're going to go ahead and start in our hybrid right here. King, or Warden, all this stuff just working through here. Then I'm going to go ahead and have the Unicorn on our... our Royal Champion here. So I think that's a pretty nice little combo. So let's go ahead and hit our King's ability there. Okay, we're working. Let's go ahead and let's keep this all healed there. Tons of skeletons popping out. Let's go ahead and let's freeze this multi right here. Remember, we're able to bring an extra freeze if we want due to the extra clan castle space. So we'll do just that. Let's go ahead and throw a heal right here on all of these troops. Our Queen is soaking up the scatter shots there, which is good. All right, nice. We're working through here, guys. And It's looking decent. I'm going to go ahead and throw the Royal Champion Seeking Shield just to get through some of these defenses. There's a lot of defenses stacked right there. And notice that they had Builder Huts protecting the Infernos right there, which is, I think it's going to be a meta strategy moving forward. So we got our King still working. King finally goes down. The King made it all the way through the whole bottom right side of the base, guys. We're going to throw the Goblin there, and there we go. The Hybrid's going to work through here, so you can kind of get a feel for it. The Yak could be useful, like, on Queen charges. The Unicorn, look at that. The Unicorn keeping the Royal Champion up. The King did some extra damage. We got 2 out of our 4 pets up. I forgot the Yak went down early, but we got 3 out of our 4 heroes up, and that's a nice little hybrid. So that gives you a little bit of an example of how the pets are going to work with the heroes. So there we have it, guys, our final sneak peek for the Town Hall 14 update. Let me know what you guys think about the pets. Let me know what you guys think about the update. Tomorrow we'll go over the full patch notes, as there's a lot of little things in there, and we'll play around a little bit with these pets and whatnot. Let me know down there in the comments what you guys may want to see, what you guys may have questions about that I can answer in tomorrow's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this one. You guys have a great day. Keep on clash bashing. Wow, you watched that whole video? Here's another video that YouTube thinks you'll like, and here's a playlist of similar videos.